Well, good eye, everybody. My name is Mith, man of 100 voices, and your dad, Chug VTuber. Good eye, welcome on in, everybody. How's it hanging? I keep forgetting how much of a bop this song is. And unfortunately, there is no words to it, so covering it would be damn near impossible. You're damn right, we're gonna battle all over this network. This network's got some battle. And hopefully I am in a little more humbled state from last time because, hot damn. Why are my only options to fail miserably or succeed tremendously? Can't I just stagnate and go down the middle? Also, why'd you lose years from seeing my face? I'm offended. Ah. Did I do leveling or practice offline? No. We're going in raw from last week with controller in hand and gamer subs in hand too. I mean, gamer subs will be off to the side because the controller is in the hand, but we can pick up gamer subs to have a drink. But for now, it's the controller. Fuck it, let's play. This might be rough. It will be.
Time to kick back and relax then.
Cyber burrito, go cyber meow. What's in your burritos? You're wondering if Higsby is open yet? Ooh, I don't know. Let's hope. No. Rowan does not go in burritos. Rowan is our emperor. If you're having a burrito with Rowan in it, the Empire would like to have a word with you. Get out of the burrito. Now, if it was a burrito, that would be something different. You lost 15 years of your life because I'm super scary. That hurts more. All right.
We got this.
Damn right we do. Let's go, Lan. Scary handsome. All right. Loading in. Where are we? Why is a kid running around? Ack, I'm late again. Kid, you good? Nope. Jesus, that's a 5-head. That's a 6-head if I've ever seen one. How do I play? Right. A teacher's car, the most popular type around. There seems to be a jack-in port for maintenance here. I was gonna make a joke about, can we jack into the car? Yes, we can carjack. In. We can carjack in. I'm in front of the school. Water is out. Yes, that is accurate. Is the blinking for you? It is not my fault that I frog blink. I don't actually do that. It's something to do with my tracking. I could make it worse or better, depending if you want to look at it that way. I can make it so it's desynced for my blinking, but my character will just auto blink. Before it's so big, you can have 3 landing sites and there'll still be space. I don't understand why the child is missing some hair. Welcome to the world of Battle Network, where everything is connected to the net in a stupid degree. You know, I hate how well that predicted the future. We now have cars that are connected to the internet, so they can be hacked. It's fun. Maybe he has a condition? True, and I hope it is suntan lotion. Okay, 6-head is going into your crit moments of all time compilation. Oh me, good eye. Good eye, and welcome on in. You believe you said before, Battle Network settings. Battle Network's setting is a hell of Internet of Things. That's also just called 2026. Don't say the child looks like he went through 3 divorces. But everybody knows what that looks like. All right, Mega Man, jack into the car. Jack in megaman.exe. Transmit. Time to carjack in. Time to carjack in. We have refrigerators connected to the net. Also true. If anything, they undersold it. Also, good point. What do you do?
I am the accelerator program. I make the car go faster. Over there is the brake program.
I don't think brakes should ever be a program. They should be mechanical and functional at all times.
Without him, this car wouldn't stop.
No shit! No shit! That's how brakes work! You guys are chatty today. What the hell? If it's a Tesla, it might explode. This is true. I could also attack from the inside and make it explode. Good night. Came to say hi, but we'll faint in a second. It is late. So, yes, going to bed is a good call for you. Do I know the joke about Timmy's only 6-year-old already having diploma in invented time travel? Yes. Same logic? Fair. You don't have to drop a like, but I appreciate it. Helps out a lot. Kid is 6 and went through 2 lifetimes. What I'm saying is that when you get stuck on the road behind a little old lady going 20 in a 30, it's my fault. You're putting in a bitch. Yes, it is his fault. Stupid accelerator program. Where's the brake? What is the... Why did the sorry piece go Super Saiyan? That isn't a joke. That's a legitimate question. I see he deletes places. I don't like that. You just realized this ain't the Mega Man game you thought it? Thought this is. Thought this was. Thought was. Thought is. Thought. Correct! This is the tile-based move around and shoot game. He killed so many of his family that he got Super Saiyan. He didn't know that. I see his name is a Remobiddle. Okay. We unlocked Remobiddle. Is that a pair of C's? Oh. Let us see the moment. Now I can delete spaces with lightning. Oh, it's a lightning man. You know, that makes sense. Wood pillar. Okay, I'm starting to see how he works, and I do not like it. Oh, spreader. I haven't used this in a while. Fire spreader. But it worked. You want a refund for your time that was wasted with this dad joke? No time was wasted, therefore no refunds. No returns. Are you the brake?
I'm the brake program. I make the car stop. Over there is the accelerator program. Without him, this car wouldn't move.
I hate both of you. Ooh, an item. Mega Man accessed the mystery data. Mega Man got a power-up, HP memory. Hell yeah, go into a car, get healthy. And that's why we jack out. You have a lore question. What are you? Are you asking what the fandom name is? Like us, the viewers. Okay, you are asking about the fandom. Well, good news. This is gonna be a very quick thing because it is currently up in the air, torn in half, and split decisioned. That makes it so much easier, doesn't it? I had originally wanted to call you the Critizens, and that name kind of stuck, but everyone seemed to prefer the Rowan Empire, so we just combined the two. So you are the Critizens of the Rowan Empire. And that's why members are called the Rowan Knights, because they serve much closer to our High Emperor, Lord Rowan. damn straight. Yes. Why are these two vital functions so far apart? Surely this isn't a good design. What's that doing in a car? I don't know. There should always be safety and health in cars. Apparently this car's entire net is filled with viruses and malware that randomly attack us. True. The Rowan Knight. Did I just hear Rowan, or am I crazy? I'm crazy. So we are servants of the Lord and Savior Rowan. Not servants. You are citizens. Like anyone who is a citizen of their country, you're not servants of that country. You are a part of that country. So as citizens of the Rowan Empire, you belong to the Empire. You are not owned by the Empire. You are one with it. Tomato, tomato. Why would you say tomato twice? That just doesn't make any sense. We serve willingly. Okay, the knights are a different story. That is very accurate for the knights. Why am I at the school? Citizens, that what we tell the world so they don't find the truth. What do you mean? Can I go down? Possibly. Nope. No water? What's going on? Let's get to class. Okay, so I'm just going to school without water. I'm going to dehydration school because I'm an elementary school student. Okay, you know, when you spit facts, you spit facts. Why am I at school? Because I'm an elementary school student and school is where I belong. What are you doing here? Get to class. Oops, getting mad makes me thirsty. Psycho! Hurry up. Okay. Do I just go upstairs? I'm a 5th grader, right? No water? Sucks to suck, kid. Drinks water. I don't have water. But what I do have is a lovely glass of GG Energy by Gamer Subs. Add it to your water. It's full of vitamins to keep you going, and it comes in caffeine-free edition. Gamer Sub, please! I want to work with you! I probably won't sell any of your product, not for lack of trying. Trust me, I have tried. This stream is not sponsored by Gamer Subs. We actually cannot say that. That's a no-no. Full disclosure, this game is not sponsored by Gamer Subs. I am speaking all of this out of my own will. You can't go around false advertising, false claiming sponsorships. That looks bad on the company. The stream isn't sponsored by Gamer Subs. That is correct, fellow citizen of the Rowan Empire. We here are not sponsored by Gamer Subs. We do this purely out of the joy of our hearts and the flavor in our face. Oh, Malice, good eye, welcome on in. Hypothetically, I get my own shaker cup and flavor. What would your flavor name be? Oh, I've had to think about this long and hard. Because originally, I wanted something like a cherry limeade. Found out that already exists. Because cherry limeade is just incredible. We can all agree on that, right? But if I ever got a flavor, it would be called Honey Yeah. And it would be a honey lemon flavor. All because of that wonderful time that a chatter mistyped honey tea, which is something I got obsessed with for a while because of when I was having sore throats and having respiratory issues over winter break, or just over the winter. I made honey tea a lot of times, which is just hot water, honey, and lemon juice. And unfortunately, the T was mistaken and it was pressed for a Y instead. So out came Honey Yeah. So we would have a honey lemon flavored drink named Honey Yeah. If it needs tea, I'll throw some black tea flavor in there. But it's pretty much a honey lemon. You swear Gamer Subs would sponsor a dead boot if it could stream? Only if that dead boot was popular. Because unfortunately, they are a business, so they do have to make decisions. Hold on, I got this.
Good morning, teacher.
Hey, Class B has already started homeroom. Oh, that's not me. We're in Class A. This is the library. Out of the way, kid! Lan, do you know where the toilet is? Wait, that's the wrong voice. Excuse me. Wait.
Lan, do you know where the toilet is?
Oh, that's what I was doing for him. Excuse me. Yes?
Of course you do. But you can't use it. There's no water.
What you gonna do about it, kid? Do you think his programming is to reach a certain point in the hallway and turn? Yeah, it actually is. It's to reach a certain point in the hallway and turn around, which means if I block him, his program says, keep trying to walk, 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 keep trying to walk. Get out of the way, nerd. That's, oh, 5A, that's me. Why is that kid a Muppet? We don't insult his face. We acknowledge it exists. We are not sponsored, but we want to be sponsored. This is an accurate statement. Honestly, it's so humid and hot in your country, like for real, your windows is like actual fog from how hot it is. Well, if it has fog on it, that's a mixture of both heat and humidity, and that sucks. Why does the kid have a nose? We don't make fun of his face. You'd never even want to take a sponsor, the least of reasons being, you're sure you could never convince them to make a durian and egg flavor. Okay, that would be difficult. I respect that. I'm gonna make a quick thing because I actually have something to say about taking a sponsor. Specifically, getting sponsored by exactly Gamer Subs is a dream of mine. I would love to work with the company because I love their product, I love their methods, I love their customer service. Even though I'm an asexual male, so I'm not the quote-unquote target audience for what they're trying to sell. I understand why they lean into it. And, you know, they make sure that their creators also lean into it. So they're not making anyone uncomfortable. They know their market, they know who they're aiming for, and they embrace it. I really like the fact of that. Now, generic sponsorships is something that I will not be taking. If you trust me, you will know about this the first time it happens, if it ever happens. I will never do something like a Raid Shadow Legends sponsorship. I will don't bring up Raid Shadow Legends, it triggers crit. See, Phantoms is quite aware of this. Raid Shadow Legends is that perfect example, right? They will sponsor anyone who is willing. But the game sucks. And I'm pretty okay with saying that. It's not a good game. It's purely meant to just farm money, and they do sponsorships because they want to just hit as many people as they can. I will never take a sponsor unless I actively support them. I will not take a sponsor for the sense of, hey, it might pay me money. I don't give a shit. I do this for free. This is fun. So if you ever see me do a sponsor stream of any kind, I actively support it. Items that are like sponsors that I would take at this point in time because I've seen them sponsor other channels would be things like obviously Gamer Subs, would absolutely love that. Raycon is one that I would do. I actively use Raycon earbuds and I love them. Vessi Shoes. There's only one channel I know that is sponsored by Vessi Shoes. But again, that's something. If I don't support it, I don't want to be sponsored by it. Because that feels icky. That means I'm just selling out. I'm using my influence and my capability to talk to my audience to try to sell them something that I don't give a shit about. I won't do that. So if you ever see me do a sponsor, I actually support it. And that's just who I am. Welcome to the perpetual hell of being stuck in this hall. Nerd! If Stone could stream it, would probably get a sponsor for Raid Shadow, 100%. It's the cryptocurrency of video games. That's a great description of it. Mildly miss the parts of Genshin Impact that aren't god-awful RNG or really annoying chores. Yeah, it's the... Gotcha games are everywhere. If you like them, that's fine. Spend your money wisely. Try to do free-to-play. I mean, I'm a sucker for some gotcha, too. I play Pokemon Pocket. So I suffer from some of the gotcha as well. Do I just talk?
We can't use the bathrooms. Are they broken? Or worse?
Teacher? Nope.
It's tough without water. But I'm tough. I'll make it.
Good for you.
Morning. I need breakfast. What? You too, Lan?
What the fuck voice am I doing?
Don't tell anyone I told you, but a kid from B class is missing. And I smell a rat.
Oh, that's who I was supposed to talk to.
Awesome.
You absolutely get me on that, but at the same time, dude, if you want to get that bag, then please do so as long as you aren't sponsoring something predatory like gambling sites, all good. I respect that. I still won't do it. Because again, I don't care about the finance of this channel. I put memberships on here and donations open and available just because you guys have asked before. Maybe not you specifically, but chatters have asked. I like your channel. I want to financially support you. How can I donate to help? That voice sounds like Weevil after he hit puberty. Which one? The one for Vegeta's daughter or the one for the Muppet? Bless his heart. I only put memberships on here because I wanted to give you guys emotes. Yes. You know that's a pet peeve of mine, you motherfucker. Yes is not an answer to option A or option B. What is it with the kids and being balding? Balding is a hairstyle, and it's very easy to identify people. Yes, sir. Fuck you. God damn it. You got to the point of liking the Spiral Abyss, despite the fact that it sucks, but that was only because you had a built enough retinue to clear consistently? Are you talking Genshin Impact stuff? Or is the game called Spiral Abyss? I know neither. Clearly, that's why I'm asking. But if I don't support it at first, but if you try it out and actually like the product, would you take it as a sponsor? Yes. Spiral Abyss is part of Genshin. Cool! But yeah, straight out, even if I don't like it at first, like if, for example, if Genshin wanted to sponsor me, no idea why they would. Hoyo is doing fine. They don't need me. As a person who's never played Genshin, I would be hesitant to take the sponsor, but I would say, let me try it out first. I would give it a try, and that's something actually you should do with sponsors because they want you to get a feel for it. Sometimes with sponsor streams, they just say, stream the game, see what you feel about it. But I would definitely give it a try first because I don't want to lie. That's the bottom line. And if during the sponsor, in anything, they say things like, hey, we want you to talk up the game, talk about the good features, we want to hear that. And if I have to make shit up, like if I say, wow, what riveting gameplay. I really like the loop where I keep trying to buy things and I'm not getting what I want. It makes me wanting more. Who the fuck actually wants to do that? Is it lying or acting? Doesn't matter. Technically it's acting because they paid me to say words and then I said them. However, you don't know I'm an actor. You think I'm just being me. So in that case, it's lying. I am acting through lying. You get it? Because I don't. What did I just say? Please, what did I just say? Elaborate. Like an endgame content in Genshin. Oh, cool. You no longer have a Genshin account. It's better this way. Nice. I'm glad you were able to identify that for yourself. Retinue isn't a game term, it's just a word. Never seen it. That's on me. In a normal commercial, it's acting, but in online sponsorships, the line is very blurry. Well, here's the thing. With a normal commercial, you know those are actors because that's the purpose of it. Right now, I'm not acting. So if tomorrow I played a sponsor game and started saying words about the game, this isn't a spot where you expect an actor to be. This is a spot where you expect me to be here. And if I gave you no reason that everything I have been saying is acting. You have to take the fact that, by the way, this stream is sponsored. Not this stream, just in general. Just YouTube gods. This isn't a sponsor stream. Just as an example, if a stream is sponsored, you have to take that with a grain of salt saying, oh, there's a sponsorship on here. He might be acting. The worst part is that sponsors from gacha games mostly don't pay well, as most of your money from the sponsor goes on the game to make an actual good ad for the game. Also true, there have been times I've heard about like Hoyo actors saying they broke even or even made a loss on their performance because they did their performance, they got paid, and then they started to play the game and got so addicted they spent more money than the job paid them. Acting with your voice sure sounds like a goal of mine. It is, but not through sponsorships. The worst part is that sponsors from, wait, nope, I already read that. Your go-to in that game was Ganyu. Okay, she basically has an ice shotgun in bow form. Cool. Before you ended it all, you got to liking the pair of, oh shit, names. Nilo and Nahida? We're just basically spamming cluster bombs. Cool. If Hoyo releases a post-service version of Genshin Impact and doesn't make the story nosedive and kill everyone or something, you'll consider it. You'd also be interested in a local hosted private server you could play as a progression server. That'd be cool. Games are tough too. There was a sponsored Tony Hawk episode somewhere, and it was kind of hard to watch. Damn. Yeah. Nilo and Nahida. Okay, Naida. I appreciate the phonetics. One thing regarding Hoyo that you take part of is listening to the drama. Even then, you don't listen to much of it. I tried to get into Zenless. It didn't work. They're not going back to the live game. Having to rebuild that routine would be the worst. Agreed. That's why I was hesitant at first to do Pokemon Pocket. The H pronunciation is right. Oh, so Nahida. Anyways, moving on. It's a secret, okay? I'd like to begin home. Teacher, we don't got no water at my house. Now be quiet. We're going to talk about that in homeroom. Class, you all know that the town water has stopped. What?
Ms. Mari, do we know why?
We're not sure, so we don't know when it will be fixed.
Really?
I have no idea what voice I ever use for her. I'll just change it every time. I'm afraid we'll have to cancel class for today. That's not how water works.
All right.
Wait. Don't walk around too much. You'll get thirsty. What a weird plot point. Don't move. You'll get thirsty.
Okay.
That's fun doing his voice, though. At one point, impossible because they're never going to redistribute alloy. That says she sucks anyways. Fair. Between being buggy and not their style, it wasn't entertaining in the way they wanted. Yeah. Middle Eastern name that has more sound of trying to gather spit, which a lot of American European people struggle with, so it's a converted H. Ah! Neat. They should be used to it. It's always a World 3 attack by now, right? I'm not making him sound that. I'm making him sound like an belligerent oaf. I'm going with the... So, I'll paint a picture of exactly the voice that I'm trying to give to the large fellow, the owner of Gutsman. Have you ever seen that obese child who was never taught any manners because their parents gave up on him? So he just has drool coming off of his face all the time, and he just says whatever comes to his brain first? That's the voice I'm going for. Something where there's no filter at all. Just give me another cupcake, nerd. Know what I mean? Ah, he's a moron. Yeah, that works. Why does World 3 even care about water at a random school? Well, they did say the whole town. They did say the whole town. Sounds like every other customer you deal with. God damn. I'm not making him sound that. Like, you decide what you mean by that, even though I'm 100% correct. You said you can't say it on YouTube. There's a very finite list of words in there. And I went through all of them in my head, and one fit better than the other. Who do I talk to? I'm okay now, but if we don't get water soon, I wonder what the source of the problem could be. Good question. You.
Don't tell anyone I told you, but...
Okay, oh, right, Class B. Go to Class B! Ah! Pardon me, kid. Ah! What'd I say? It says, closed due to school closing. Huh. I passed Class B. Oh. Class B! Hey, kid.
Where did he go? He won't answer his pet or eat or mail. Hey, Lan! Everyone left. They went home so they won't get thirsty.
That's not how that works.
The Lost Boy's dad is busy at work. He can't even take off a day like this.
Yep. Okay, I have information. Where is the Lost Boy? Are you the Lost Boy?
Nothing to do except clean up my chip folder.
Okay.
It says on the net that there is no water in Den City.
Interesting. Maybe we just go downstairs. Why it's quiet now? Quiet now what? You think the message made Griffin boot his brain? Yes! It said closed due to school closing. No shit! Everything is closed due to school closing. You. Let's go home. Do I just go home? Wonder why there's no water. Let's check it out. Where? For some reason, the graphics of the game remind you of all Digimon games. Well, yes, that's because it was for a Game Boy, where most of them works. That works at Amazon? Does he? We're searching for a lost boy. Talking to a girl like this is an answer. Yes. I mean, don't you talk to women when you're looking for a lost child? Stun like crit taking second damage. Hi, Bond guy. Good eye. Welcome on in. This way. This way. What's up here? What are you? It's a time recorder. We don't need to use that. You shouldn't go into the office unless you need to. Thanks, Mega Man. Gym equipment. All right, I'm just gonna leave school then. I mean, class was canceled, right? Shit, it actually was. How am I? I am recovering from being very stressed. Shit, I actually can leave. Okay. Can I jack into this car? Nope. first. I probably forgot, but you unlocked the waterworks last stream back at the government building. Oh. Woman, big difference. What you talk to as a little girl? Yes. And you can play hooky without really playing hooky. That's true. School was just canceled. Don't get thirsty. Oh, there's Higsby? I don't see Higsby. I saw an old man. Is there a child in there? I think there might be a child in there. Oh, Higsby's. Never mind. Now I understand what you mentioned. Huh? Where'd that sword come from? Sail! 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 Sail!
Want to know how to use the trader?
Yes.
When you put chips in the chip trader, you get one new one. Sort of like a lottery. The red one takes 3 chips to get one back. The blue one needs 10 chips, but gives more rares. You can use either one, but don't lose all your chips. And putting in good chips doesn't mean you get a good one. The only thing that matters is how many chips, 3 or 10.
Cool. Trade old, get new. Hey, Higsby, can I come back here? Hey, what's in here? Employees only. Remember that car for later. Yes, there's a child inside of it. You're trying to recover from a breakdown you had at your job? I'm sorry to hear that, man. Mental health is no joke. Just remember, deep breathing. I don't know the whole story, but take deep breaths. Everything will be okay. What a vile poster? What do you mean? It's Big Brain Man. The mascot Navi of Higsby's shop. Number Man. Okay, maybe, yeah. And now I have a place to give up all those duplicates you don't want. Yay! That promoted gambling to children from children. Hey, Vile, what's that poster? Oh, there's a Vile on a poster. The poster to Higsby's right. Oh, shit. It is Vile. What a cool poster. But lately, it's been a rough one. I am so sorry. What's this thing? I completely forgot what voice I did for Higsby. That machine got number man data, huh? Yeah, I want to net battle it, huh? Yes? Yes. Pikachu. Bear. Anyway, what's Higsby selling? Unsure. About to fight. Collecting rare chips ain't easy, huh? Hello, number man. Oh. Number man gets stabbed. I remember how this works now. That's bad. Mega Man, I'm sending more chip data. Give me one turn. Congested nerd, that is Higsby. Okay, Higsby has a weird verbal tick, huh? Yes, he does. Also, this is the way you can just fight Number Man over and over again. You don't run into him like you did Fireman. You choose when to fight him, like Woodman and Sharkman. Oh, cool. Will this give me like Number Man drops? You're still playing Mega Man Battle Network Legacy on your Switch. You're just taking a break from them to Xenoblade Chronicles X. That's fair. This game is fun. I respect that. Yes, cool. And Number Man is actually a pretty solid chip this early on. Does he do exactly what he does, where he just summons numbers and they roll out? There's some RNG involved, but it can really help you out. I'm guessing it's an AoE. The RNG is what number appears on it. Numbers. Cool. These are some horrible spins. Do I have any D's that I can throw with this? No, it's just the one. Jesus. This is gonna take a while. Good question. What is my opinion on the Switch 2? It was inevitable. It costs a lot of money. Might be worth restructuring your deck to get fewer letters. Yeah, I probably should have spent some time just optimizing my deck. I don't know if I want to do that on stream. That feels like it's going to take a good amount of time, and I don't want to waste that time. You know what I mean? But yes, it would make the game easier. Because right now, I just threw in anything that I found fun, but the letters aren't optimal. For his first chip ever, number face is times 10, and his second chip is times 20, times 30 for his third. Oh, every number face is times 10. Oh, cool. Basically told me to hold it off until Higsby's open. That's fair. Also, the Switch 2 can sit on a cactus. I have positive opinions of the Switch 2. I think it's fine. It's just way too expensive. He summons a dice on the opponent's field, and the dice face determines the damage. Oh, cool. Okay. How's my week going? It's going a lot better as of today. I've been stressed all week at work, but today we finally got the project done that it was eating at my mind. Because now you can dump chips you don't want. That's fair. And then maybe we can spin into chips that we do want in the deck. Because like right now, I have 3 swords and I can't use them because he's so far back. I forget he does the dice move. We're just gonna put those on. Just to get some more. Well, we already knew these were coming, right? So I can do this, but I can't do... Oh, interesting. So I should actually only play recoveries that are at the same levels. Or maybe match letters. Interesting. Don't let the stress get to me. I got this. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. They made the Switch sound like this big new innovation, but it's just the Prime Switch, perfected with a price that is unreasonable. That's fair. There are a ton of things you like about the Switch. You just loathe the scummy business practices that Nintendo is employing and forcing on the consumers. You don't own your games. Yeah, that, the hardware itself in a vacuum is cool. Everything else, I agree, is kind of a pain in the ass. It is morally okay to pirate Nintendo games, as far as you're concerned. That opinion is shared with a lot of people. You hate any console which requires a subscription. It does suck. To be fair, though, Switch Online or Nintendo Online is the best subscription price I've ever seen for a video game. If you get the family plan and full on, it costs $5 a year. $5 is a year is a subscription I'm willing to pay. Hey, Numberman Dice. Numberman N. Defeat is a result of lack of skill, not lack of chips, huh? Cool. Let's talk to Higsby. Actually, let's save the game. And then check out Mega Man, who already got his level up in health. That's awesome. The console is so controversial that it got people getting the retro consoles, right? Kind of nice. And also, I am in the camp of I'm not going to care about the Nintendo Switch 2 until they did exactly what they did with the Nintendo Switch, which is release the OLED version. The fact that Nintendo Switch 2 backtracked on the Hyper OLED screen that the second version of the real Nintendo Switch did, and then went back to an LED or LCD. I think it's an LED screen. It was a step back. So clearly that means they're being money hungry, and they're like, we can release this, and then in like two to 5 years, we can release the OLED model and make more money again. I'll just wait for that one. Because by the time that comes out in 2 to 5 years, there will be enough hype or motion behind any of the gaming industry of maybe things have changed. Maybe we can speak out as consumers and say, I don't want to buy it at this price. You had the 3DS already, but now people trying to get the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance. Yeah, I have a Game Boy Advance SP within vision of where I am sitting right now. The Wii U was horribly underutilized. Yeah, that entire gamepad thing was not good. Your opinion, the OLED is the best version of the Switch, including the 2? Agreed. I completely agree with that. Ever since we lost Iwata, the company has been cutting every corner. Yeah. What's up, Zeno? G'day. Welcome on in. We've been saying, but you wonder how the Wii U would have gone if it were stronger. It didn't come with the gamepad, but each game came with a ticket. And if you mail in 5 tickets, they sent you a gamepad for free. And I think the Wii U, unfortunately, should not have been called a Wii. I think the Nintendo Wii was a wonderful invention and a really good direction into motion. Unfortunately, people weren't ready for optimizing games for motion control. That's why Wii Sports is the best Wii game there is. To an extent, I enjoyed Twilight Princess on the Wii, except the fact that the game had to be mirrored because Link is actually left-handed, and they wanted to make sure everybody played the game right-handed. Aside from that, the Wii U should have not have been called a Wii or a U. It should have just been called like a new spin-off. Like there wasn't a GameCube 2. Just don't ride the Wii name. Just call it your new console, whatever it is, and it would have done so much better. The Wii U came too soon for its time? Yes. Biggest F was the name. Name was pretty bad. That gamepad was pretty bad too. Dumbest thing about the Wii U is how it has competition for the worst name ever thanks to the new 3DS. Yep. Even Wii 2 or Super Wii would have been better. Sure, just don't call it a Wii though. I don't know much about the Wii U, but it didn't really have much of the motion controls anymore because it focused on the gamepad. I mean, the Switch is exactly what the Wii U was trying to be, right? Like, partial handheld, partial dock. And the Switch did that better. But, again, regardless, I can't come up with names. It is compatible with Wiimotes, though? Okay. Massive disappointment, mostly because nobody knew how to design around dual screen on a home screen. Yes. Or, we can all be like Phantoms here. And just sound a classic alarm. Wii U, Wii U, Wii. The 3DS was fine. The new 3DS just has colored buttons and a small annoying joystick. Yeah, the C-stick on the new 3DS was pretty bad. Not in existence, the fact that they had to re-release it. Should have had that from the beginning. Anywho, Higsby. Actually, Kid.
I keep finding these viruses that look like fish. So I came to buy some electricity-based chips. Electricity-based chips are strong against water.
Oh, that's introduction to types there. Phantoms is what you aim to be as an adult? That, yes. Phantoms, for the most part, is a great role model. For the most part. There's a few things. But for the most part, yes, wonderful role model. You just remember having to use a save editor for Breath of the Wild to arrange your inventory because it doesn't have manual sorting. That's dumb. One of your favorite jokes about the console was Wii U, more like PU. Aim higher, for the love of God, aim higher. It's a moment of thinking for you to make sure he really is a good role model. Yeah, he's a good role model. All right, Higsby. You want some chips, huh? Yeah, what you got? What will you buy? All right, Canon E, Spreader K, Recuv 80, X Panel 3L. Oh, right, descriptions. Repair G. Oh, I already have one of those. A barrier? Nullify one enemy attack. Okay. Ooh, an electric sword. That's strong. I don't know what I have for ease. And he has another steel. Okay. Not bad options. I'm not going to get a cannon E because we already have high cannon and even beyond that. The electric sword is tempting. That's not bad. You should say you were saving for wood armor, weren't I? I was, and still am, which is 15,000, right? Where do I buy wood armor? Already forgot. Now your next model is going to be a dinner roll. God damn it. Coming in soon, okay? All right, I will, however, give the blue an attempt. Chip trader special. Insert 10 chips. Yeah. Oh, good. You can only trade from the sack, right? Like this won't pull directly from my deck. Wrong button. This button. Sort by quantity. Steel L is good because it mixes well with a lot of sword chips. That's true. There are a lot of sword chips with L's. With that said, it's probably best to hold off now and get the wood armor. Yep. Also, the wood armor is at the government building. Oh, right. Somebody in there was selling it. We're going to make an entire generation of customer service workers? I mean, you're already there. Maybe just crank away some chips and call that your visit here? I agree with that. Net vendor in Net 2. Oh, you're right. I remember where that is now. Those mech guards can just go 100%. Same with these shockwaves. These shockwaves are the normal ones, right? I missed a message for context. Can we open a small cult? No. That coexists with the Roman Empire? No. That just aims to be like Phantoms as an adult? Also no. You're not sure, but there could be value in just having tons of Ks. Damn, the instant no. That's fair. Actually, that's a valid point. There might be a value of just having lots of one letter, because then you could just play 5 every time. Worst rejection in your first crush? The worst they could say is no, and that's all I said. I just said it really quickly without hesitation. Like Shockwave is an attack that you could load 5 of them at once. That is fair. And churn through your deck better. You have a valid point there of, I keep trying to make 30 good chips as a deck, but what if I just had a deck that was like 5 good chips and then 25 Shockwave Ks? You make a valid point. I didn't know how to turn it off. So let's just get rid of mech guards. Because mech guards suck! It's the no hesitation that makes it worse. You would prefer that they would take the time to respond to show they actually debate. I'm not gonna authorize a cult in the Empire. The Emperor would have my head. Here goes. At least that's what I assume it made noise. What'd I get? That's actually sick. Lang got a chip for Fireman 2F. Exchange once more? Last you checked, cults didn't need approval. That's why I'm not approving it. It says, heads up, Shockwave requires floor panels to actually hit stuff. So it's actually not the best of attacks. Touche, touche. But I still understand the merit. We will offer monthly sacrifices. No, 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 no. No. Yeah, let's go once more. That was kind of awesome. Quantity. I guess these are all quantities of 1. So I want alphabet. I want alphabet. Oh, right. These are my extras. I keep forgetting about that. I don't like the idea of sacrifices. That is correct. Sorry, you're late. Also, the YouTube AI age verification has begun, which made people mad. Oh, shit. It started already? That sucks. Some K and an A could go. More than likely. Like, just a couple. I want the cloud. It's these dashes that I'm mostly looking at. Because I knew I had a lot of these hanging around. And I don't use a lot of dashes. There we go. Even rent a sacrifice so you can still stay where you live. Different connotation, do not twist words. Keep your dash Gs. I didn't throw away any dash Gs, did I? No, I kept them around. Yeah, just a couple of Bs and Ds. Let's trade these. I'm curious what we're gonna get here. Here goes. Gong. Len got a chip for Recuv 120A. That's sick. No, 10 is fine, thank you. How about you, though? A chip trader. Insert 3 chips? Yeah, I can do 3 of something, I think. Like crossgun. Crossgun? Yeah, I don't think I like crossgun. Actually, what letter do I have the most of now? Oh, good point. That would be code? I have a good amount of A's. Solid amount of B's. Because of Shockwave, we have a lot of C's. Maybe the junk recovers? That's not a bad idea. They make for a program advanced with Gutsman chips later. Oh, interesting. Not a lot of D's. We got a new F. We got a decent amount of G's, actually. Some H's, no I's. Shitload of K's. All because they're shockwaves. Some L's, but you know what? This can go, this can go. Yeah, it's mostly A's. Yeah, the YouTube verification is mostly in the US and UK, if you remember right. I believe you are correct. And it's dumb. I should keep Rock Cube. This is an important one. Oh, we do have 4 swords. I don't know if we're going to be using swords anymore, at least the basic swords, because we have all the special swords now. I'm going to throw 1. Yeah, pair of Recuvs and a Sword S. So this should be a normal chip, right? Yeah, like a Recuv 50. Okay. This is useful for later. But hold on. We need to go to... Folder? Folder. ABCD cannons. Jesus. I'm bad at deck building. Tragic, yeah. The thing is, it's so dumb because they excuse it to keep the kids safe while they have YouTube Kids. That's an entire YouTube app for kids. However, YouTube Kids is a very dangerous place. It's all AI slop and it is awful. It's an excuse to take personal information? You're correct. It's exactly what it is. All right, so we have 3 fire swords. Fire tower was strong. We have wood towers. Oh, right. I actually like ratans. What codes are my recovers? Good questions. L's and G's. So I should probably do L's if I can. Wait, do I have one more steel S? For no reason. I'm just curious. And the ones in the sack? Don't know. I have a lot of Recuv 10s, apparently. And a Recuv 120. A's is what they are. Ooh, a remote control smasher. Isn't that cool? That seems confusing. More ratans. I kind of like ratans. Dump 2 for the 120. I would agree with that. Oh, right. I have Stone Man. Didn't I get some other options for things? Yeah, like I got Rock Cube, which is another Stone Man thing. We have Number Man. Die roll times 10 damage to enemy area. Okay, so 10 to 60. That's not bad, actually. It seems kind of fun. Also, I'm a math guy. I kind of need to use this. You got Number Man and another Fireman. I 1000% need to put the other Fireman in just because we have more Firemans, right? I could replace Fireman 1 with a Fireman 2. These aren't the same, right? Obviously, I can play Fireman with Fireman 2 because they're both Fs. But they're not the same, like, thing. So, like, if I had a Fireman 2 with a not F, could I play it with Fireman 1? I don't believe so, right? I mean, Camp, I don't believe so. This is gonna get tricky because I like having roll. I think roll is helpful. The difference between you and your oldest cousin is almost 5 years, give or take. Honestly, what WTF is this? Like, all they do is being glued to screens. Yeah. That kind of hand isn't happening anyway. I mean, you're right, but... don't have to rub it in. So this is rough. I like base. Obviously, we've got to use base. Roll is helpful because she is a heal and a free guaranteed hit. Her damage is starting to get lacking. I do like Stone Man. Even if it is just 100 damage to the area. Where's Fireman 2? Hello, Guts Man. There's Fireman 2. Now we just have 2. You mean that kind of... oh, wait, did like that one too, but they don't even go out for once. Yeah, Snowman looks like a tortoise, so you need to keep him. That is not the way we are deciding this. Recuv 30 gets traded out for Recuv 120. Wherever that is. Wherever that is. I have 2 120s? Well, that's an easy fix. That's the way you decide. Okay, that's fair. You heard a lot of people watch the new Alien Earth TV show yesterday. Said it's great. Really? You meant the I to be bold. It's hard to send bold. All right, Recuv 50. Get traded out with... oh, shit. I can do Rock Cube. Why did I think Rock Cube was like Stone Man? It's his ability, but it's not Stone Man. I can't do Number Man, though, correct? Because it has the word man in the name. Wait. LMN. Correct. Because I can only have 5 Navi chips. Wait, I can just remove it? Since when? Now it looks Yabai. What do you mean? It's just an I. What did I take out? What was this? Did it disappear? I thought I got rid of rock. Oh, it went to the bottom. That's why. It stopped being in order. Now it makes sense. Okay. All right. Do I have any more steals? It doesn't look like it. All right, let's actually try to think this through a little bit. So, what do we have in our deck? Cannon A, B, C, D. I have cannons A and B. I don't have extra C's. So, therefore, we are only running one of each for the things. High cannons are fine. We can only play one, but they do good damage. Spreader probably needs to go. So, let's get rid of it. Lil Bombs. I'm not a fan of Lil Bombs because we don't have a lot of D's and T's. Wide Sword and Long Sword. Okay, I like Long Sword. Wide Sword is just like Fire Sword, but I feel like we're a little too in on Sword, so goodbye Wide Sword. Hey, oh, Minor Mole. Good night, good night. Welcome on in. Spreader doesn't look that good damage-wise. Yeah, it's meant to be AoE for hitting 30 for a lot, but we have ways of hitting AoE. Sonic Wave isn't bad, but it again is a 1 of, and it is a D. Fire Tower is good damage. The M doesn't help. It will be a 1 of 1. Wood Towers are okay. C and K aren't the greatest letters. I kind of want more Ratons. They do decent damage. God, sorting by letters is going to be such a pain in the ass. Okay, so we have 4 slots to just, like, what are we trying to work on? I know how I said I wasn't going to, like, focus on this, but I guess we are. So we have 5 A's, 3 B's, 2 C's. We have a good amount of D's. A couple of F's. Actually, the F's are all super kills, so we can ignore those. I, J, K, M, N, O, R, S, S. Jesus. So S, A's, and D's is what I'm seeing, right? So honestly, I'm just gonna commit to A's. I think that's gonna be the better route. Just put 4 A's into the deck. So we can do a Remo bit. If you can't think of anything, just stack cannon A's, you guys. That's fair at the end of the day. Well, 6 a.m. for you. Jesus Christ, Pyro! Game 100% made for dyslexic people or stupid people in this case. Jesus. Go get some rest. Or Quakles. I might do Quakles. I do like Quakles. I think I would rather stack Quakles over cannons. Even though they're harder to hit, they're more fun. And you get to say Quakle. What are our D options? I don't mind the Raton B either. We had a decent amount of B's and a Raton. Summer vacation. Okay, that's fair. What are the D options? D was another one that we had a good amount of space in. We can't put this in, otherwise that would be easy. Crossbomb. Crossbomb's not bad. That's another D option. We could actually do Crossbomb and Sonic Wave. They have decent damage outputs. Oh, we also have another longsword. I think I'm just gonna do 3 Ds. And now we have a good chunk of D's and A's, which is, again, we should commit to 1 letter if we can, but also taking a look at the A's, how they're like steal, repair, and recoveries. They're not the damage outputs for A's. So we're gonna avoid A's. And the D's look like they're all damage outputs. Oh, actually 2 Sonic Waves, that's not bad. Forget double D's, we got triple D's like in Total Recall, god damn it. We got D's for days. Shouldn't have said that. Really shouldn't have said that. Think before you speak next time. God damn it. I wish we could have done a Raton. All right, I'm actually gonna start considering looking at the letters now when we go. D's nuts. Fuck, I got him. All right, so before we do anything, we're gonna save the game. Ah, there we go. Show you my G's. In the deck, I have no G's. So over here, we got dashes, we got a lot of Met guards, a couple of recoveries, and a guts. I might have the program you're talking about. I can't remember what I do. Is it Gutsman with a pair of dashes? Oh, dash, Met guard, and guts? Ooh. I will play around with that at another time. For now, we're just gonna go. But I'm glad to know it exists. Okay, I need to go to the train station and then go to the waterways. I took the metro line to buy some water. But I'm worried about my little child. Oh, is it your kid who got stolen? Lan, you've got mail. Yai. Yep, in a specific order, it obliterates with damage one of the hardest hitting program advances in the game. That's impressive. Unfortunately, you have to run Dash and Met Guard. I could definitely see that more as a build. Like, if I could get more Gutsman options, I'm assuming it doesn't specifically... Sorry, I just saw a notification on my phone, and I am embarrassed by what it said. For context, it was telling me about a YouTube short that I should go watch. Not going to do that. Definitely not going to do that. I'm assuming it has nothing to do with specifically G, unless Gutsman is exclusively G. In which case, if you could get more Gutsman, I could see a build going around using Gutsman, dashes, and Mets. Metguard G, Dash G, and Gutsman G in that order. Respect. Out of curiosity, I'm going to ask this question to the audience because this is a very important question. Because of my mentality and who I am as a person, I love researching games to try to find like optimal things. Yes, he's exclusively G. That makes sense. G for Gutsman, same with like F for Fireman. Which leads me into exactly my point. I currently have 3 Firemans, right? We have Fireman 1 and 2 Fireman 2s. We could look into doing a Fireman build if one exists. However, I don't know that off the top of my head. I also have no idea of determining... One second, I gotta check something. And we're back. I have no way of determining whether or not... I love how the fact that the mail says kidnapped and we're just ignoring it completely. What these combinations are. Like being able to figure out the A, B, C for the cannon. That one was pretty straightforward. There was no way I was going to guess Dash, Metguard, and Gutsman in that order. So my question to you guys, would you be mad if I looked up, like did research on like, this chip is something I want to use? Is there a combo with it? And if so, what should I be farming for? Is that something I should stay away from and should find organically, or have you guys tell me, or are you guys gonna give me the green light and let me do research in my free time? I need to dump a Navi chip, but if I wanted, I could load up that Gutsman advance instead of Z cannon. Oh, that's fair. Like dump ABC, so dump the cannons, throw on Gutsman, and I would probably do 2 dashes and 2 Metguards just to improve the odds of getting them. You're absolutely down for helping me in building an optimal deck. That's just going to have to kind of wait till later game, of course. First game really lacks in terms of chips and such. That's fair. Also, please do research. Okay, I can do research. It's my game after all. Also, hi, Icy. Good eye. Welcome on in. It is my game. But also, some of the fun about streaming is you guys get to see my experience with some things happening, and sometimes doing research can ruin that. Do research on own time. Me do me. Okay. I will look into it, because right now, I have a lot of Fireman. I don't know if that was lucky. Whatever it is, we have a lot of firemen. So if there's a way to empower firemen, I probably don't have the way to do it. It's something to look out for, though. All right, now let's finally read about kidnapping. It turns out that missing kid from B class was kidnapped. Land, you have to help us look for him, okay? I think I know where he is. You better help, or I won't call your name in homeroom. Good luck, Yai. P.S. Buy some water if you find any, please. So if I just go to the car, will I find the kid? I'm gonna assume no. Let's see if I can find Yai and tell her about the car. Yai! This house looked bigger on the outside. The game expects you to experiment with chips and find new builds, even if it doesn't tell you how to do it. Okay. Alas, no. You have to do the chapter first. Damn it. But I already know where the kid is. Buy a free ticket to the government complex. Yai Mike is in this game? Yai Miko? I don't know who that is. Out of the way, rando. I've got a building to walk into. I think it's this way. I should be close to being able to afford something, right? Was it here? Check in Megamon.exe. Megamon? Mega Man. Do you sell me something? Have you ever noticed that sometimes you press the channel change button and nothing happens? It's because the channel switching program wasn't paying attention to his job. Oh, nope, that's not it. Doesn't this TV have hard enemies? Megamind? I might have said Megamind. Yai Miko is a Genshin Impact character. Oh! You had her and actually used her for a decent single target set. Hey, Megamon! What do you Digivolve from? You're reasonably sure the wood armor is in net 2, which the closest way would probably be from Sal's register. Ah! All right, let's try this out. D with a D. Bomb 1. Bomb 1. You bitch! Come here. I got trigger happy. I don't even care. Damn it, crit! Hey, look, money! Now I can afford it. All right, get away from the let's see. I'm in the waterworks. Who are you? Let's see. Is this a male or a female? Bro jumped the gun so hard he uses a pogo stick. Yep, a little bit. Well, it doesn't even matter. I know exactly what voice I'm doing for this. Therefore, a check of the waterworks and net is needed.
You're an official net battler, right? I understand. If you could show me your ID card.
Here.
I see. Insert your ID card to use the elevator. The elevator will take you around the works automatically.
Thank you. That's a guy. Say hello to your new rival. Great. Edgy rival. Wonderful. What's a kid like you doing here? You're in the way. What's his problem? I bet his name is Dick. You are a kid, you know. But wait, did you hear that? He's an official net battler. They fight net crime. I've heard of them before. They can net battle anywhere they want. Isn't that cool? I wonder what kind of net nabbies they use. Who cares? Let's go check out the waterworks. It is pretty close to Chode. Classic edgy rival. What's a kid like you? You are literally the same age as Land, you skunk-haired spunk pincher. Damn.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. Are you an official net battler?
Yes.
Oh, may I see your ID card?
No.
If you don't have your ID, I can't let you in.
What's in here? Only staff members may go in there. All right. Think you're at Melania's boss fight in Elden Ring? Best of luck! Lan, I think you have to push that button.
That elevator may only be used by staff members.
Fuck it. I'm going this way. Sal! Sal? Can I go up?
Hello again. I'll set the program for your dad's floor.
Sal is outside. Oh! I knew that. Yes, of course Sal is outside. Sal is the wonderful person who uses the wood son of a bitch. Sal's the good lunch. Sal, good to see you again. I'm jacking in. So now that you think, land stats computer would have been fine too. Sunny Beach. Find a guy to sell me wood armor. That's a pile of dirt. That's a lot of A's. Let's mess with the pile of dirt. Fixed. Huh. Might be a lot of A's, but... Burn! Fireman cometh! That's what it wants you to think? I don't think longsword reaches, right? Burn to the ground! Mine? A's! If you steal this turn, you can hit him with the longsword next turn. True! Or... we run to net 2. Okay. Ooh, rock cube. No. If I just step forward, this works, right? Yeah. Ha ha ha! I've learned your tricks, nerd. I am too fast for thee. Shit! Why'd I put Rock Cube in the deck, by the way? Did you miss something? I didn't know what it did. Ooh, wood tower. There we go. There we go. Rock Cube's out. It literally just spawns a cube. It's basically useless. Could be anything, though. What's this? Mega Man accessed the mystery data. However, he couldn't decode the data. Does that mean it's too powerful for me? There's no way to the net? Apparently not. Can I, I'm hoping this worked, but I might have missed both. Nope, hit both. I'm a god. It serves as a barrier against enemy shots, which is good, but also you can't shoot through it. Oh, okay. Well, we're getting more wood towers. That's good. Never mind, we ball. Maybe I haven't accessed the register from the other side, so there's no way out. Oh, that's fair. Mega Man, you want to jack out? Yes. Well, cool. We got another wood tower. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think stacking wood towers is the way to go. But it's there. Maybe we have a better letter? We do. I know we have more C's than we do K's, so I'm just going to stack wood tower C's for now. Still got 2 chips out of it? Very true. It is if you want a sword fight. Oh, the cube, the cube. Optimal method. Got it. All right, now we have enough for wood armor. Let's go buy wood armor and then let's progress the story. which probably involves talking to people. Elevator opened. Go to Dad's computer. Jack in. Isn't this also where we get to the practice thingy? It's not you, right? Caretaker program. Got it. Here we go. Oh, actually, yeah, there was the practice zone. Oh, right, and then we have this maze. Ooh, an item. 600 zennies, let's go! Money is money. Do it. Well, not gonna find a way to do two. Why does wood armor sound like it would be all bark and no bite? No, it's both. This should reach, right? It does. Wood armor is some bark, or mostly bark with some bite. Just like Mug's root beer. Oh, Stone Man. This isn't good. High cannon. Ooh, fire tower. Oh, hey, Snowman. No, you want to be decked in the schnoz. Wouldn't that be Bark's catchphrase? Maybe. Probably. Or Bark's. Good call. I was wrong. So we have two bees, but I need a steel before I can move those forward. But let's just set them on fire. Burn to the ground! Get it? Because I burned the ground? Damn! Ad, give me 5! I walked into it! Because I'm a dunce! Oh, look, base. Oh, look, fireman. My base doesn't speed anything up. But this doesn't reach. I guess I could have just done that. We do have 4 Ds. And that'll give us base next turn. There we go. Base and fireman in his ass. That's a good point. That would have worked too. But I don't think I would have had access to fireman because he was in the 2nd level. Oh well. All about that base. Hell yeah, no treble. Only base. Ooh, an item. Spreader H. No, I would have. Him being level 2 doesn't matter. I feel like it matters. Because, like, in there, for example, I lost level 2. And of course, speech to text, rather as a military base instead of the musical version base. Of course. Maybe I'm not fully understanding, though. But I thought if... Well, I mean, we're just doing this. But if you do an ad and you get the 2nd row... Yes, you can grab something from there, but for like next turn, that 2nd row disappears and it only shows you your top 5 still. I was tempted to Snowman, but that's just base. I didn't lose it. Lose it's the wrong term. I mean, it wasn't accessible on the next turn because it was in the second row. It would have been, I would have had to play, I think Fireman was at the very end. I would have had to play more cards in order to draw into it. You're right. My poor choice of the term lose it. It still was there. It actually tells you, and I think they stay in order, right? So like if you add and you look at the next 5, those are the next 5 chips you're gonna draw. So you can play from your hand and then those is what's coming next. You went back in the deck because you didn't clear out your entire previous hand. Mm-hmm. Actually, I don't know if it goes back into the deck in a, well, no, let me rephrase that. It goes back into the deck, but not in a random order. They show up in sequence, yeah. And Fireman was at the end of the row, so he was technically just waiting a few chips down the deck. Yep. And you set that, yeah. Got it. Yep. We're on the same page. We understand this now. Looks like a connection to another terminal. However, you don't know that address, so you can't open it. Okay. We go back. I will find that vendor one of these days. Stone Man! Hello again. Indeed. New method. My arm is getting tired. Time to get stoned now. In later games, they do this access point nonsense a lot better. There are access cubes that actually tell you when you need to get them. That's good. Fire sword. Fire sword. I don't care, I'm just gonna commit. There we go. Dual sword his ass. Yep. Just. Hey! Stoneman 2S. I like that one. What'd I get from beating him last time, actually? Spreader? Or a Quackle? Drops 4x3 stones. Oh, this is actually just an improvement on this. Zenny. Oh! That makes sense. No wonder I couldn't recognize what I got. Go ahead, base. Man, time is flying. When all I'm trying to look for is wood armor. And hell, we're about to go up against a water person, so it's not like we're gonna be weak to fire, right? They wouldn't put the fire boss or enemy. Oh, that's a lower level, isn't it? This looks like a good move. Someone throw a clock? Maybe, because time is flying. Funny enough, there's an attack in Mega Man 8 called Fire Slash that Swordman uses, and he said it with the exact amount of lacking gusto that I just did. Ah! Just this monotone fire sword. Sonic Wave Pierce, doesn't it? It does. And then, since it's a D, we can throw a cross bomb behind it. Like that. Hey, crossbomb D! Maybe we should just stack up on Ds. Don't. Do I have this? Yes. That's the access point I came in from. So I went the wrong way the whole way. Come here, shiny. Giggity. Ds get degrees. This is true. Ds are very effective. 300 zennies. And a Zap Man! Zap Man! Suck fire! Burn to the ground! Easy. As much as I want Ds, holy shit, do I want Fs more. Wait. Nope, we're not going that way. Stone Man being an S is very tempting too. Don't we all? Yeah. Go ahead, Snowman. See if you can stop them. Get lucky. Okay. Okay. That was kind of insane. Someone's about to get stoned. We could say we rocked their world.
It was my turn with the brain cell.
I don't even care. Let her rip. Good luck, everybody. One's dead. All are dead. Sonic Wave C. There's nothing for me to do there. Huh. That poor little fucker in the back getting obliterated with rocks. Yeah, he got hit a couple of times, didn't he? Was it here? Who are you? Emotions, now laugh. Okay. Rats. You rat! I hate this rat. Stupid rat. I'm starting to not care. I think from Land's dad's computer, it's down, left, down. Well, let's give it a try. Because I was having trouble. Tots will always try to avoid the row you're on, and when you do enough damage, they go double speed. All right, so the only thing to do is go here. So you say down, left and down. Did I ever go this way? I don't think so. There it is. There, I'm just a dum-dum. I appreciate it. Now let's see if we can stone our way to victory. Time to get rocked. All right, that one, top one's dead. Everything else is alive. Uh-oh. I deserve that. You know what? I haven't used this yet. And I regret it. You try to start this game again, but the net being what it is going to be hard to sell. Fair. You can tell if they've cranked up the speed by their face, so look for their eyes being all angry. Oh, the Bretons? Okay. Tell you to do my best impression of DNDDM fed up with the party. Rocks fall, everyone dies. Fucking Christ. You love the series, but this game is rough. Shiny! Spreader H. I don't want spreaders. Net Merchant, what you got? Ooh, that's an HP up. But we're buying wood armor. And unfortunately, we're too poor. Right, Mega Cannon. A nice big cannon. Okay, good enough. HP memory is here and we'll need it. Remember, you need to put the wood armor on manually. Good call. I appreciate that. We have to go here. Armor. Which armor? Wood. And I can't take it off, I see. No, I can't just go to armor. Okay, so you can go normal armor or wood armor. That's what Mega Man got to say when you land. Like if I leave? Good point. All right, so then it's... I hit the wrong button! Fuck. Well, we leave. We could find out what the problem is if we could just get into the pump room. Pump room. Got it. Pump room it is. So what does the wood armor do again? The wood armor halves the damage I take unless it's fire. In which case I take more damage. Oh, now you take half damage from everything except fire attacks, which do double damage. So just make sure you watch. Okay, perfect. So I just need to find a way into the pump room. Let's just talk to people. What's going on? Wonder when things will be back to normal.
I can't get milk for my baby.
Bring out whoever is in charge. Hi, lady.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. Are you an official net battler?
No, I am not.
If it's about the water shortage, go over there. We're working on it. We're working on it.
Please calm down. You feel like she should have access to another source of milk? Careful. Is this one of those games where you have to actually talk to people? Blech.
We're looking into the water shortage problem. If you don't have any further business, please move along.
Why can't they do anything? I'm going home. Also, that elect hockey puck attack is very slow, but it hits every single panel on the enemy side, one by one, as long as the hockey puck, I'll use something that doesn't get destroyed. It's slow, but basically a guaranteed hit. That's fair. They're making gamers face their greatest phobia, socializing with others. Oh no! It looks like there's not much I can do here because I can't get in here. Lan, I think you have to push that button. And she won't let me because I don't have an ID. We could find out what the problem is if we could just get into the pump room.
There's no water around here that we can drink.
Socializing is dangerous. Accurate. Did you know 100% of all dangerous events involving more than one person occurred because more than one person was there? Facts. Do I mind you looking up since we're low on time? Not in the slightest. Go right ahead.
I haven't had anything to drink all day. I may faint.
That's something to laugh about. Hey, Sal.
I won't be able to make lunches tomorrow.
Lan, would you like to challenge Sal? Hell no. Sal have anything to say?
At times we must fight in order to protect nature.
Apparently not.
Not having anything to drink with lunch is very unpleasant.
Drink the river water? No, it's not as clean as it looks. The nerve of these people. I came to file a complaint, but all I get is, we're looking into it.
Looks like that pipe is clogged. No water is getting through.
Huh? Uh-huh. Is this gonna be something like I have to go back to the hometown, find an ID, and then continue? Oh, I have an idea. What if, hear me out, go to my dad's office? Oh, never mind. Don't hear me out. Listen to manga. Check your dad's lab coat. There's where the ID was. See, my convoluted idea was, what if I find the kid in the car? The kid has an ID card, and I use it. But nope, I'm just gonna borrow my dad's. Oh, you know the big shiny thing that I should have seen? A lab smock. The ID says Dr. Hikari. I know. I'll just borrow this for a bit. Snip, snip. Lan got Scilab ID. Wait, I said that in Lan's voice. Lan got Scilab ID. Or the kid's dad works at the water plant or something. Yeah, something like that. Now we're just gonna borrow mine. Let's go down to the lobby. Well, yes. And now let's see if this ID works on the waterworks. Silly Crit, the kid's in a car in your hometown. And you'll soon learn that your dad will do anything he can to be as far away from home as possibly can. Interesting. So if I just... an elevator switch. Lan used the Scilab ID. The elevator doors opened. Let's go check out the pump room. Sure are a lot of kids here today. Jesus, rude. This water cooler is also broken. There's no water inside. This area is for construction matters. We don't know anything about the water shortage. The machinery is further inside. Cool. Give it time, we'll get there. It's not quite adventure game moon logic. Uh-oh. Once we hit Battle Network 5, you'll be fucking orbiting the moon with our logic. Oh, shit. Have these people ever heard of bottled water? Also safe. Good call. Would have completely forgotten. There's stuff to do in here? Scientists. Man in blue. Probably the man in blue. What are you doing here? This area is for staff only. AC/DC Town's water supply has stopped. Yeah, I know. Looks like he knows. There seems to be a bug in the pump program. We're doing our best to remove the bug. It'll be fixed soon. Oh, okay. It would have been bad if it were a World 3 scheme, but, well... thanks for coming down to tell us. Sure, no problem. As long as you're here, why don't you take a tour? How about I do this? Jack in megaman.exe, transmit! Wait, kid, what are you doing? I'm jacking in! Wait, kid, no, don't do that. Ooh, a shiny. Mega Man access the mystery data. Mega Man got a chip for Recuv 200L. Don't mind me. I kinda like the A's instead of the L, to be honest. We don't have a lot of L's in the deck. Lan's over here jacking all over the place. No, jacking in all over the place. What? He's doing what? Yes, he's jacking in on everything. The desk, the car, the microwave. He just... boys will be boys. They just... what the hell are these? The answer is dead. You don't have a lot of L's because we don't take L's here. Only W's. All right, top two are dead. Bottom one's hurt. Bottom one's dead. All right, killed the fish. Nice. 0.69 seconds for an S. What were those fish gonna do to me? What were those fish gonna do to me? So you'd like to point out that theoretically, Snowman can deal 200 or more damage in a single deployment. This is accurate. Theoretically, he can do 300 damage as a cap. They were gonna throat me with their arrows. I don't like that phrase, and why did I say it out loud? It's up to me how to interpret that. Fair. In relation to bass things. True. I was about to get reverse bassed. Hello. Our job is to control the purified water. Water is the source of life. Please don't waste it. That's just a good lesson to teach kids. That's some red-looking fish. You know what? Get spined! Interesting. Get spined? Reverse bass? You're gonna have to check Urban Dictionary on that one. Please don't. Please don't do that. What did I jack into again? We work hard so that you can drink clean water. Mega Man accessed the mystery data. Mega Man got 3,000 zennies. That's a lot of zenny, actually. All for fish. Hey, would you look at that? We can even put a C at the end of it. Out of curiosity, if this hits me, is that a guaranteed hit? It is not. Good to know. Come here, fish. No results. Gonna add it there. Please don't. There we go. Don't worry, that 3,000 Jane you just stole from somebody's bank account. Sure, they don't need it. They left it out in the open, not my fault. It was in a spot where a kid could walk up and jack in and take it. Kid deserved it. All right, well, I was told to take a tour, so let me take a tour. You got 2 doors. That's 100% the correct door. So let's go the other way. Save again. Good call. We are kind of out of time, aren't we? But I kind of want to finish this at least day. Okay, they both might be the correct way. This is the pump room. We bring water in from that there. But the suction program seems to be bugged. All right, that might be the correct way. It's a problem when I want to go the wrong way so I can find all the secrets. I end up just going the wrong way. This is the water filtering area. This sounds like a second area I'm supposed to go. Wait. Added author says crit. Don't do that. So funny little translation fuckery that the series is known for. Those fish viruses, those are the ones that the kid in the chip shop was talking about. However, he referred to them as fish-looking viruses, which is funny because you know these green wing-headed things that dash at you and give you the dash chip? Those are literally named fishy in English. Interesting. You have the entire dungeon and boss to go, though. You aren't even close to finishing this? Fuck. There's so many inappropriate jokes we could do with suction and pumping, and we're not gonna do it. Water from the pump room is cleaned here, but no water is being pumped now. All right, I guess I'm just gonna find a door? No, dead end. The pump that broke isn't in my area, but I still... Weirdo. All right, don't go that way. Nerd alert! What's this? Who are you? I'm busy. Leave me alone. Get to the head of the dungeon? Yeah, that's the plan. We aren't, but we could, and in fact, you know they exist is more than enough. We don't need to say them. That's true. We acknowledged. The door is locked and won't open. All right, understood. We talked to the nerd, which means we need to go to the pump room, as we thought. I'm gonna guess the pump room is gonna do something that asks us to then come to the filtering area. Damn it, Joey said we weren't gonna do those jokes about suction and pumping.
But it's the only material we have. I know how to fix the machines, but I don't know nothing about computers.
The door's locked and won't open. We've never had anything like this happen before. Okay. He's glued to the screen. He doesn't seem to hear you. He's thinking, staring at the screen. By the way, that skunk-haired punk is like the king of edge. If you want to throw your most Shadow the Hedgehog voice at him, it would be perfectly accurate. Dude's like 9% edge, 10% human. I like voicing him as a entitled little rich boy, though. I'm busy right now. Please talk to the boss, Dr. Freud. Nobody can out-edge Azel from God Hand. Yeah, it's pretty good. The computer that oversees the water filtration process. Well, of course the citizens are upset. However, we should have it repaired soon. So I hope everyone will calm down a bit. Alright. How about this one? Lots of dials and buttons are glowing here. There seemed to be a jack. Okay, so that's the jack port. Nothing else. Well, he is also that, so it does fit. Oh, that's awesome. What's Mega Man's advice? Good call. I guess the water will be fixed soon. Want to look around? The way you slurred that makes it sound like Freud. Where it's just drunk up his ass on the job. It makes this hilarious. Yay! All right, so I just look around. Great advice, Mega Man. Can I jack in here? Nope, you can't jack into a rich boy. Guide time. True, real guide, not Mega Man trying to guide me to just look around. Was there anything else I could look around in? So this is where the elevator ends. Talk about kids. Someone has bought all of the drinks. You're gonna be in this whole situation with this guy who's glued to a screen. He probably downloaded something inappropriate at work, violating workplace. More than likely, right? He responded to a phishing email. That jerk. There's a free HP memory in the lockers over by Freud, guy in blue. When you say lockers, do you mean these things? The computer that oversees the water filtration process. Oh, these lockers. The staff's personal belongings are in here. Something is glowing in the back. Good call. Fascinating. The only thing I can think of is this jack-in port. Maybe there's more to it, but I didn't find anything. Then after running around, I just run into dead ends. So how do I get to the computers that run the pumping room? Something's glowing in the back. Immediately grabs with bare hands. All it's saying is to head to the lobby after talking to Skunkhead. Okay. I've never liked games where it's like, how do you progress the story? Well, you go forward until you can't, and then you just backtrack because no reason. Land. Doesn't something seem wrong? What? I mean, why would a net battler come to check out a bug? And it's not just water that is missing too. This isn't going to be easy to fix. I'm afraid so. Let's hide out and check the net once everyone leaves. Right. Good idea. Kid will be fucking glowing by the end of the series. Indeed. Now, to find a place to hide. I know of a good place to hide. My father's office. Shit. I was actually right. Well, nobody will come in here, will they? And Dad is right. Okay, let's hide out here a while. Let's hide out here a while then. Okay. And I think this... You can hide without walking in a square. Yeah, it's a little trespassing, breaking an entry, and other crimes. He's a minor, get off with a slap on the wrist, blah, blah, blah. So how'd Lan explain this to his mom? He was just visiting Dad, that's all. We're just getting on the same mental wavelength as the game. That's dangerous, right? Okay, it's 12. Today's Saturday, so everyone should be gone by now. Let's go! Also known as let's save the game. Let's call it a day.
You must be tired. Why don't you take a quick break?
Well, everybody, thank you all so much for being here today. I hope you had a lot of fun. I know I sure as hell did. I needed this. Now I need to go do some work before I go to bed, and then I need to go to bed. Yeah, that's practically the day. I agree, Mega Man. It is time to sleep. Came out of the shower just for me to say goodbye. My apologies, but the VOD is there if you want to catch up what you missed. Wasn't much. Was a lot of me getting lost and trying to figure out what to do. But we're getting a little bit better at deck building. We put a little bit more thought. Excuse me. We put a little bit more thought into the deck building. Why do I have the hiccups? That's not good.
Called quiz.
Help! The hiccups.
Come on and do it.
All right, I'm heading off. So I hope you all had fun. I hope you all have a good night. I hope you all have a good rest of the week. Because we're only halfway done, but that means we are more. Wait, we're only halfway done, but that also means we are halfway done. This was awesome. Love seeing Battle Network. Hell yeah. Also, do some research on chips and such to optimize the deck. I will. Especially on, like, if there's any Fireman combos I should be aware of. Could you imagine overeager security guards teasing me? No. That one guy who's working late. Who the hell is this? It's all right, everybody. The rest of the week is normal. We got Talos Principle coming up tomorrow. Then we have our Claire Obscure Saturday, and then Dark Souls Sunday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But all I want to do is really play Monster Hunter because apparently there was an update today, and I need to get to that. So much to do, and none of it involves working and making a living. So yeah. Does Google program advances? I will. But all right. That's supposed to be tasting. Tasing. Oh, yeah, that's very different. Anyways. I'm out. Have a good one, everybody. From g'day to goodbye. Have a good one, everyone. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye now.